Hello everybody, it's Jen. I have another Valentine's Day card for you guys today. I'm using Lawn Fawn Stinken Cute with my Prismacolor colored pencils, gamsol, and my blending stumps. So I have already stamped out my image and I want to use two of the skunks, one as a little boy and one as a little girl. I'm using three colored pencils, a black, a gray, and a pink to do all my coloring today. So I am going to start laying down the color. I'm using black for the skunk. Some people like to use dark grays to get a black color, but I find with the colored pencils it's fine just to do a black colored pencil and you can achieve the color that you're wanting. So I'm just using some gamsol, as I mentioned, to blend out the colored pencil, and I'm really loving using the Prismacolors. They blend beautifully, and I'm just using regular 110-pound cardstock from Michaels. I find that it works wonderfully with the colored pencils, and because I want to use my colored pencils for cards where I feel that the recipient may not keep the card forever, I am happy using just kind of regular cardstock. So a tip, if you're looking to color in an inexpensive way, I would recommend colored pencils with the 110-pound cardstock from Michaels. So I'm just continuing to color, blending in the black here and fading it out so that it goes into a gray color to give some highlighting. And then I'm just going to layer on top of that to achieve the darkness that I want. And with colored pencils and gamsol, you can go over the image right away. You don't need to wait. So that's nice as well. You don't have to wait for anything to dry. You can continue to layer. So I'm going to be coloring these two images the same. So I just kept this one on camera for you guys to see how I did this, but I did the little boy skunk exactly the same. So just finishing touches here on the black. I've almost got it to the shade that I want it to be. And then I'm going to move into the white section. So this is where I'm using the light gray pencil just to add some shading and to give the white some dimension, just so it's not as stark in color. So blending that out as well with the gamsol. Fairly simple technique here. Doesn't require a lot of skill, which is nice. Sometimes you just want to sit down and color and not think about it too much. So this is a great way to do that. So now I'm going to bring in the pink, and I'm going to be doing a bit of pink inside the ears, the flower, and then the cheeks, and a little bit on the belly as well, just to give her a little bit of color on the belly. I will use the pink on the heart as well for the little boy skunk. So just tying those together so that the images coordinate well together. So going to blend that out, and I go back over with the black a little bit more just to continue to blend that out. I did fuss a little bit more with this than I needed to, but that's okay. I do love the way it came out. So now I am going to fussy cut out the images. There are coordinating dies for the stamp set, but I do not have them. So just going to trim those out using my Cutter B scissors. I'm going to outline the images with my black soot distress marker. You can use any black marker that you have on hand. Here I'm just showing you the pieces I've already cut out. I'm using the Love Notes collection. No, I'm using Hello Love by Crepe Paper. And I wanted to put these two skunks side by side, and I knew the tail was going to be covered up. So I decided to cut it off, flip it upside down, and put it to the right side of the little girl skunk. So I'm just adhering those two together just to make it a bit easier to adhere onto the card as one kind of image as opposed to two separate ones. So I have those adhered, and then I'm going to use my Tombow Mono Liquid Glue to adhere the whole image down onto the circle that I cut out of a piece of the pattern paper. So I'm going to use this little squiggly lines that came in the Stinking Cute stamp set, which I kind of guess is supposed to mimic the scent of the skunk. And of course it was not a crisp image, so I'm just using my Sharpie marker to try to fix that up a little bit. If I did it again, I would probably stamp that first before I adhered the images. So then I'm just using a light gray. I'm using my IG1 Spectrum Noir marker just to lay a little bit of shadow underneath them. And now I'm going to work on the sentiment. And so I cut this banner die out of a MFT Blueprints set of dies, and the sentiment reads, "You're stinkin' cute." So I'm going to stamp that with my VersaFine, and then I'm going to construct the card. So I'm using this paper from the Hello Love collection. I wanted to bring in the black and white from the skunks. I used some foam adhesive here to pop up the circle, and then as well for the sentiment down here at the bottom. So then I thought I would use some of these heart stickers from the Target dollar spot this year, and I wanted to cover up a little bit of where that scent stamp kind of messed up right by their heads. So I just added those 3 cute little hearts, and then on the inside I stamped Happy Valentine's Day, and that's from the new Lawn Fawn Love Letters stamp set. And then I just had a little piece of the paper left over, so I put that on the inside, and that finishes the card. I'm just going to use my Spectrum Noir glitter brush marker here to add some final details, as well as some silver stickles on the inside of the flower, and the card is finished. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a great day, and I will see you all in the next video. I have another Valentine's card coming up soon. So thanks everybody. Bye.